Hello, everyone. If you want to learn how to play chess, and no matter how old you are, 6, 35, or 70, then you have come to the right place. Enjoy watching. In the last lesson, we got acquainted with the wonderful game of chess, learned the names of the pieces, their starting positions, and how they move. Today, we will talk about who wins in chess. We will get to know concepts such as check and checkmate. In general, to understand the essence of the game of chess, you need to know the final goal. The game is about checkmating the opponent's king. To understand what checkmate is, you first need to know what check is. Check is an attack on the king. That is, when any of your pieces attacks the opponent's king, it is called check. And you need to know that there are 3 ways to defend against a check: escape, capture, and block. Let's look at each of these ways. So we choose a position on the diagram. The white rook moves to square A8 and attacks the opponent's king. That is, it has put the king in check. We already know that there are 3 ways to defend against a check from the king. Let's figure it out. So the first way to defend is to run away. That is, we need to move our king away from this check. The king can move to square F8, square H8, or square H7. But if you look closely, it turns out that he cannot move to F8 or H8 because the rook will be able to attack him there. So he only has 1 square left, namely H7. After that, he will escape the check. So the first way is to get away from the check. Let's look at the second way. The second way goes like this: capture the piece that is giving the check. So in this position, the white rook is giving a check to the king, so we need to capture the rook. Let's examine with which piece we can do that. Pawns cannot do it because pawns are very brave warriors and only move forward. They cannot move sideways. So pawns cannot capture our rook. Let's look at the knight. The knight cannot capture the rook in 1 move.
He needs to spend at least 4 moves to reach the opponent's rook, so he cannot capture it in 1 hit, so capturing is also out. But here stands our bishop, which is on a white square, and we remember that a bishop moves diagonally, i.e. obliquely, and it is diagonal, i.e. it is looking at the rook diagonally. So the rook has put a check, and our bishop can capture it. So the opponent's rook has put us in check, and we captured the piece that gave the check with our piece. So now there is no check threat anymore. So the second way is to capture the piece that is giving the check. And the third way to defend against a check is to block it with your own piece. When the king tells his army, "Help me, save me from the check," and in this position, a knight can block it and help its king. That is, the knight moves to square F8 and absorbs the entire threat. It protects the king, and now the rook can only attack the knight, and it can no longer reach the king. So there are, I remind you, 3 ways to defend against a check. First, move away. Second, capture.
And the third, to block. Now, when we know what check is, we can talk about mate. What is mate? That is when you put the opponent in check with your rook, like in this position. It could be any other piece, like a bishop, queen, or knight, but in this position, it is the rook. That is, you put check with your rook. As we know, there are 3 ways to defend against a check. So let's see. Escape. Let's carefully see if the king can move anywhere. On the F8 and H8 squares, he cannot escape because they are occupied. And it turns out that he cannot move to G7 because our pawn will say to him, "Friend, you cannot go here because I will capture you." Remember, pawns capture diagonally. So the first way to defend against a check is to move away. The opponent's king cannot use this method. Good, understood. Let's move to another method, capturing the piece that gives the check. In our case, the check is given by the rook, but here we don't have our bishop that could capture it, and the knight cannot reach our rook in 1 move. That is, capturing the piece that gives the check is also impossible.
And the third way is to block. And it turns out that the king cannot block either because pawns do not move backward. Remember, these are very brave warriors and they move only forward. And a rook cannot block the king in 1 move because a rook cannot go from E5 to F8. So when you have put the king in check and the king cannot move away, capture, or block, it means that you have checkmated your opponent. And I remind you that in chess, the player who checkmates the king wins the game. If you were able to checkmate, then accordingly, you have won the game. So let's sum up. We have studied what a check is, the 3 ways to defend against a check, and what checkmate is. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I want to wish you to be smart, cheerful, and beautiful. A like and a kind word from you, and I am absolutely sure that everything will work out for you.